But essentially, you would download this file, open up the zip file, find the folder, which would look like a zip file, which I may have on here already in my downloads folder. So this is an older file. You can see there's a little zip here. What I would do then is double click on that. It opens up. Now it unzips it. Now I have this folder. And essentially I want to just drag and drop this folder to like your documents or to your downloads folder, somewhere where you can grab that. I'm actually going to put it in my downloads folder. So I'm going to grab this, drop it into my downloads folder, and basically it's going to copy all of these files into my downloads folder. So now when I come back to Google Documents, I can go to the Upload button. I can go select files to upload. I can go to need to find my downloads folder. And I should see the event planning package, which I just copied. And now I can download these or upload them. But there's one step to point out. I mentioned there's two different types of files. So from a naming convention, I put the GD for Google Documents in front of it, and then so I'm going to select this range. I do that by holding the Shift key and clicking the mouse from the beginning of the range to the other end, or you could do the Control key. Hold the Control key down while clicking the mouse, and then I can highlight them one at a time. And so I want to do all of those with the GDs, and basically I want to convert them into the Google Documents format. So I make sure that this check mark is checked. I change the destination folder to the Houston folder. Click OK, and then I would start the upload. Then I would go through this process again, selecting all of the other files that are not the Google Documents format or nomenclature, uncheck this and upload those. So two upload processes, one for the GD or Google documents, and then one for all the other ones that you don't want converted or that will not convert into that format. I'm going to go ahead and return to the Google Documents, and that is pretty much it for the Google Documents that I wanted to run through. To show you the forum piece of the tool, I want to jump to this link, sites.google.com, where you sites.google.com site-elcagmg events. This is in your manual as well at the beginning of the chapter of the section 1 or section 2, I believe. Probably section 2. But just wanted to show you the forums piece, highlight this, and just to show you what I meant by kind of a forum or a collaboration space. What you have here is, for example, you could drill into any of these. So if you had a challenge that you came up that you thought would be useful to other people in the nation, you could drill on the challenges forum and then just post a note in there. Or there's a typical roles, a whole section dedicated to typical roles. If you were the general or the logistics facilitation person and you noticed that you know, for my event there 2 months before the event, there's this key action item which I really feel needs to be added to this document. Then you could post a comment here and say, make your concern voice. That way it could be built into further revisions of the documentation. And also people can review kind of what other people have been saying as they've gone through this process and kind of learn from their lessons. So people don't have to keep recreating the wheel. So you would just click on the button that says post and write your comment, or the comment button, and share that information with everyone else, so that people can start from where, based off of where you've learned, not have to start from scratch. So with that is really what we wanted to go through today. What I really wanted to show you is that this tool, the goal of this tool is to make your lives easier. It is not meant to add workload. It also meant to create some knowledge management for future groups. So as you're going through this process, keep in mind that others will be going through this again after you, and try and be helpful, with them. Try and think of what might be useful to them as you're going through this process, as you're learning different lessons, and share that information either in Google Documents format, by sharing tools that you've developed for your teams and processes, or with the forums by just putting a quick note as you think of it. This might be useful for you if you're planning this event. So this tool should really increase your communication, reduce your miscommunication, make it easier to collaborate on tasks, create a knowledge management archive for meeting notes, action items, decisions, worksheets, eases the data gathering workload, aids in the status updates, aids in meeting coordination, virtual meetings. You can just pick up the phone and say, can you open up this file? We can talk about it. And wouldn't necessarily even have to be on a computer if the other person is. Or it drives continuous improvement, helping the next team to be successful by uploading tools or best practices or lessons learned. Hopefully this has been useful for you, and good luck in your planning process.